Kilo November 4, Sierra to Victor Yankee.
Roger, Sierra Victor Yankee, and what's the name there, please?
The name on this end is Harry. Hotel Alpha Romeo Yankee. QSL.
Roger, Harry, and where are you located, sir?
I am in north central Florida, the town of Live Oak. CQDX on 4 feet, calling Mike 0.
Station calling, Harry, not you, but there's another station calling CQDX. Frequency is in use. So, Harry, you're down in Florida. What radio are you running, sir?
I'm running an ICOM 7300 through and MFJ Versatiner 2 to an end-fed half-wave.
Yes, sir. Now, if you're interested in a set of procedure, probably want to back off that compressor just a little bit. We only recommend you run that compressor at a 3. Compressor on at a 3. Roger?
No, Roger. There's a 3. How's that sound?
Pretty good. Now I want you to go to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and I want you to adjust your ALC meter for mid-scale to 2/3 operation. Where you speak rather rapidly, 100, 200, 300 to get the meter up to see where it's going, and then with your mic gain adjusted for mid-scale to 2/3. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. It's been a while since I've been into the ALC. I'm looking for it.
Roger, it looks like you might be pretty hard into it. You might want to back off some. I would suggest, what's your mic gain right now?
Right now it's 60%.
Okay, I want you to back that to 40%. Take that back to 40% and let me hear you.
Roger, there's 40%. 40%.
Okay, I want you to turn your compressor off. Turn your compressor off and come back.
Okay, the compressor is off, Roger.
Okay, that's a lot better. Now, like I say, we're only looking for a 3 on that compressor. So put it back in and make sure it's just at a 3. Roger?
Okay, it's back in at a 3.
Okay, I'm hearing a lot of suck-up, but tell me about your antenna in 10 seconds, and let me hear your audio.
Okay, my antenna's end-fed half-wave, and it's model 8010.
Okay, so you're pretty excessive into your ALC, it looks like, so maybe pull that. How close are you working that mic?
Approximately 4 inches.
Roger, I can hear a blower back in there somewhere, but let's do 10 seconds on your antenna. Let me listen to you.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, the antenna is my antenna is 8010 end-fed half-wave. It's about 35 feet up in the air and stretched out east-west. Over.
Yes, sir. Gosh, I'm still hearing that blower. Is there any way that you can move the mic a little bit further away from your amp that you could minimize its acoustic motor noise off the blower, I believe?
Roger. And I've moved that to the end of the cord a little further. How does that sound now?
A lot cleaner, sir, a lot cleaner. That was doing about 20% modulation in back of you, the way it was, but it's a lot cleaner now, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Well, I just need to find a way to dampen the fan noise around the amp, Roger.
Roger. Now, I would suggest try about 2 inches further off mic than where you are. About 2 inches further off mic than where you are, Roger. I mean, not off mic, but back from the mic, Roger.
Roger that. And that's about 6 to 7 inches now. How's that sound?
Yes, sir. I think that's excellent. You know, in order to understand words, there are a few things that have to happen. First, the audio has to be articulated enough that you can hear the syllables. And the other thing is it has to have a certain degree of dynamic range. That is, if you just turn the volume up all the way, and then, so there is no movement on the meter, it's just flat out, it's blurry. And blurry words are extremely difficult to understand. So, perception of words has to deal with equalization and dynamic range. And what we're looking for is about 3 dB dynamic range, which you achieved in that last transmission, Roger.
No, Roger. It makes a lot of sense. I've been aware for quite some time that to speak clearly and not be in too darn big a hurry makes a lot of difference, Roger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're a lot cleaner now, and I think your EQ. Do you know where your EQ is on that radio?
Negative.
Okay. Note to self: when you find out how to get to your sideband transmit EQ, do +2 additional treble EQ from where you are. +2 from where you are, treble EQ boost.
Roger on +2 on the treble. I've been in there before. I just have to hunt for it. It takes me a few minutes. The memory's not as good as it could be, or may have been at one point in time. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, your bottom end will work out just fine if you, do that tweak on the top end, put a little more top end in there. Then you will have a very good balance, and you will be fairly uniform across the band audio-wise. And also, you want to be sure that you run that radio in the 100 to 2900 mode. You don't want to run it any other way but 100 to 2900. Matter of fact, I suggest that you have 3 options. I suggest you put them all 100 to 2900 so you can't run it any other way, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Can you tell me more about that? I'm not familiar with that.
All right. In your book, you will have something called bandpass, and you will have 3 options there. One of those options is 100 to 2900. So you want to set it to 100 to 2900. Now you also have the option to convert the other bandpasses to that same bandpass, and that's what I suggest you do. All 3 running 100 to 2900. Roger?
Roger. Okay, well, you've been very helpful indeed. I'll look into that and make some adjustments as needed. And once again, I thank you very much for your help. I did fail to get your call. Can you give it to me again, please?
Yes, sir. Harry, the call is Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor KC9VKV. The name is Jim Juliet India Mike. And if you would like to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by today's date 3/5/21, that will take you directly to this recording and give us a couple of days to get it uploaded. Roger?
Oh, Roger. Okay. Fine business. Once again, Jim, I thank you for your assistance, and it's always nice to get a little tune-up. I'll say 73s and hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Kilo Charlie 9 VKV from KN4SVY.
Roger, Harry. And just remember now, we have pushed you back off that mic a couple of inches more than what you normally were. So just keep that in mind. You want to stay just where you are there, a couple of inches back from where you were. Roger?
Roger. Thanks again. I'll try to keep that in my mind. 73 is my friend, and have a great afternoon.
Roger, Harry, 73. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.